lovely friends, welcome to Vlogmas day, I've lost track, 18? 19 I think. It is 9:30 in the morning and I am getting ready to head out for the day. What have I already done this morning? I've washed a whole bunch of my socks, made myself some breakfast. I'm drinking some Bird and Blend tea this morning. It's mulled cider. It's kind of got this weird pinky tinge. It looks a bit like mouthwash, but it tastes really nice. That wasn't a good endorsement, was it? Drink this mouthwash tea. I promise you, it tastes lovely. Queen of last minute, as always. I have just written 20 Christmas cards for the members of my groups today. So unorganised. I don't have much to do for the festive season. We don't give a huge amount of presents and we don't send tons and tons and tons of cards. But yeah, I like the spending time with family and friends. I don't like the whole kind of commercial aspects of things that go with it. So we're not big shoppers and yeah, it's my least fun part. Anyway, I am expecting a really, really busy morning this morning. I think my crochet group, I think everyone's going to be there. Usually we have one or two missing every week, which makes it manageable. But I think we're going to have everyone. It's the group have decided to do a Secret Santa. So it's Secret Santa Day. And also, I believe they're going to be bringing in a bit of a mini feast this morning. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty chaotic in the shop this morning. And then I have my second group this afternoon. That one may be a little bit more quiet. I think a couple of people said that they wouldn't be here this week. So yeah, I think so. All round should be a fun day. I am wearing my festive. I don't know. Wearing my festive Rudolph jumper, trying to show you awkwardly Rudolph. And I've also have this really cute Rudolph pin. I don't think I've showed him off on the videos before. One of my customers makes everyone in the group pins every year. So I've got a really fun crocheted Rudolph. And I'll be wearing the elf hat that I showed briefly in the vlog yesterday. So yeah, planning to be all Christmassy all day today. Not really sure what projects I'm going to work on in the shop today, because I've got to the point on that sock yesterday where I can't really do any more. I've got a crochet, I say amigurumi, but it's giant, so it's not really amigurumi because I believe that's meant to refer to small things. I've got a crochet toy, I should say then, softy, plushy, squishy, you know what I mean. A chameleon, which is actually going to be half a metre long when it's done. So I work on him every now and then. So I think I'll probably work on that this morning. And this afternoon I might just revisit. I've got a jumper that I started in the summer from Noro Yarn that just lives in the shop. So I think I'll probably knit on that this afternoon. I haven't picked that up for ages, so I might have to re-familiarise myself with what I'm doing with that one. I didn't get round to swatching for either of the jumpers last night. I'm not really sure where last night went, really. I came home, sat down, watched a bit of telly. I did knit on my Darumi sweater. I've got back to the point where I've just split for the arms. So that's going to go back into soak tonight, so that can block out and I can make sure that the adjustments that I've made still make for a good fit. I've changed the increases around the yoke and I also went down a needle size for the stockinette portion of the jumper, which I've just started. So yeah, I'm gonna probably soak and block that this evening. James's sleeves for the beagle are now dry, but I probably won't get round to actually doing anything with those until Friday. If you remember, it's a blue colour that I'm working on, and although it's not super dark blue, I think for purposes of seaming up I want reasonable light, so I might take it into the shop with me on Friday to try and get that done and wrapped up over the weekend. So yeah, I am making progress on a few different things, which is nice. Anyway, I'm just sat here waffling at you, so I am going to stop doing that, finish my tea and get on with my day. I'll catch you later. It's 1:30 on Wednesday afternoon. As you can see, we're taking the day very seriously here at Yarn and Yarns. We've had a fun morning in the shop, as predicted. Everyone was here for the crochet group. So we had 10 people, 11 including myself. Everyone brought in lots of yummy food, so we all spent the morning eating. I don't think, well actually that's a lie, there was probably 1 or 2 stitches of crochet that happened. We all were given silly hats and I got some special silly glasses as well. I think most of the groups in here enjoy making me look like a giant fool. But luckily that's not very hard to do, and I'm always up for the challenge. Well, it's not really a challenge for me. So my chameleon crochet didn't come out. I expect I'll find something to work on this afternoon. I might actually do my chameleon crochet this afternoon because I'm on a bit where I've got to do several just round and round and rounds, so that's quite nice to pick up and put down. I'll show you. Where is he? The beginnings of my chameleon. I think I probably showed this before, but just for the sake of actually showing something crafty, here he is. As you can see, he's got a giant head, and I'm working on the body right now. This yarn is Stylecraft Boutique Elements, and I think this colourway is magnesium, although I'm pretty sure I don't have the ball band anywhere near. That's what it looks like in caked form. It comes in a ball, but as I've mentioned many times before, I like to cake my yarns because I can deal with any knots and things before I get going on my project. So yeah, I think this will be my plan for this afternoon. I'm going to keep the hat and the glasses on because why wouldn't you? If you have an opportunity to look silly and wear all the Christmassy things, why wouldn't you do that? It's 7:30 p.m. I'm once again talking to you from my bathroom. It's become a bit of a habit the last few days. I'm actually up here. I've just put my yoke for my Darumi sweater into soak. I put it onto waste yarn this evening when I got home. So yeah, I am excited to see the difference that the change of increases has made, and I'm hoping some of the waviness will block out from where I had already undone the yarn once and didn't bother to soak it before I re-knitted it. So yeah, so far though it's looking good, so fingers crossed I can get working on that in the new year. Just need to make sure that the yoke fits before I carry on. No exciting plans for this evening. James is hopefully making some tea, so I don't need to do that. I think I'm going to add a few rows onto my amulet shawl. Had to think of what it was called then. The amulet is a project that I started in last year's 12 cast-ons of Christmas, and I'm beading it, so the rows with the beads on take a little while. It's one that I just haven't sort of picked up very often because I need obviously extra space and thinking time to manage the beads. So with a few days left before I start my next 12 cast-ons, I would like to try and get cracking on that. I also need to do my swatch, so I'm going to do swatch first, then a couple of rows on amulet, and that will be the rest of my evening. So I'm going to sign off, and thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I shall be back and be raring to go and share more Vlogmas fun tomorrow.